Last week, I went to Michigan and for the second time in my life was in a physical location that sold wet shaving gear. And impulse bought the Rocnel SE-P reissue from 2016. It is about $100, which is kind of interesting because Rocnel typically each year they come out with a new version of one of their razors and improve upon it and stuff like that, but I guess they feel like their work is done with this, and I gotta say, maybe, but not 100% done. At least I hope not. Don't give up on this razor. It's a single edge, and it's a single piece. There's no removable head or anything like that, so there's a slot here that you slide your half blade into in order to get shaving. It's made of 3/16 steel, stainless steel, 3/16 stainless steel. And like, obviously this is like two pieces here, but it's fused together and it makes one chonker of a razor. You know, when I am not shaving, I am always thinking about buying the next piece of shaving gear. I need to abide my impulse purchases, be it a safety razor, a new soap set, or aftershave splash, or bombs for my face. So I need to get to my card as quickly as possible. Extra is sent over this fantastic wallet that keeps my cards in there very securely, but also makes it really easy to make the purchase, and move on with my life. Has a spot for your cashola as well as a spot for your Costco card, so you can get as many hot dogs as you like. I went with the optional tracker, so if I lose my wallet, I can find my wallet just using my smartphone. Or if I can't find my phone, I can use that to find that. Huh? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Link in the description, check it out. They've got one for everybody, basically, except for I don't know how many they have in stock. Now, for comparison's sake, the Rocnel SE-P is probably, I think it's the heaviest safety razor that I own. So the Rockwell 6 is 119 grams. The Rocnel Elite is 100 grams. And the Rocnel SE-P is 139 grams. Whew. Chonker. I bring up the Rockwell 6s because the Rocnel SE-P and the Rockwell 6s have a lot of similarities, I think, aside from adjustable plates. The finish on it, on the Rocnel SE-P, is very industrial, is how I would kind of describe the Rockwell 6s as well. Even the knurling on the handles is very similar. And there's a simplicity to both of those razors that I really like, make them really approachable, except for the one major flaw on the Rocnel SE-P. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you know I am afraid of cutting my fingers open off or just, losing them completely, which would be terrible and I wouldn't like that at all. But before we talk more about that, let's talk about the footprint and the shave quality of this. Now, the footprint on this is, I think, a really good size because, well, to put the blade in, once the blade's in, Rocnel recommends breaking off the tabs of the safety razor. So once it's broken, or if you're using like a half blade, they want you to break this little bit off there, because that's where it overhangs, which is cool because that means you have more maneuverability on your face, and you're not, like, I don't like a really wide head, so like the Artist Club blades and stuff like that take up too much real estate on my face. I think a lot of people seem to really enjoy those. Maybe I need to try another one. I don't know. For me, I like having the maneuverability, the smaller footprint on my face. The shave quality on this is really nice. It's easy to hold. It's really quite heavy. And with this being one single piece of stainless steel in the head, a lot of that weight's in the head, meaning no additional pressure is needed. And you can just go about your day. Now, when it comes to safety razors, I don't know that there's one perfect safety razor out there. And this one has a major downfall or major flaw for it that still makes it worth it, I think, but just like keep this in mind if you're looking at this thing. To take out the blade, I've been using some pliers and getting in there and pulling it out that way because I don't like cutting my fingers off. I think I've mentioned it's terrible. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to do it. So the major flaw on this thing is just changing the blades. I had that issue with the console, but as I mentioned in that video, Matt Pisarcik kind of cleared that up, and I think it improved my experience with the console a lot. So if Rocnel sees this, and I doubt they will, and has other tips for changing the blades, please let us know, because right now I have to use pliers to take the blade out, and then I gotta do this to put the blade in. And I don't think it's the best experience, but for the quality of the shave, for the added heft without having multiple pieces, it might still be worth it. It may just take time for me to get used to it. If you want to see what I think of the Rec Supply Co. console, you can check that out here. And I hope you have an amazing day.